Well, I'm Reverend Peyton from Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band. I'm not exactly sure why we're here.
I heard you were here to rock.
Well, that's all we know how to do.
So you were just telling me the story of this beautiful guitar.
Yeah, so this guitar is a 1949 Harmony H50. And I bought it at a car show. We were on tour. I paid $300 for it. And it's been a lot of different countries. And it was on the cover of Vintage Guitar Magazine.
No, that's fine. Yeah,
it's kind of neat.
Right. So now you just sound kind of weird with the pickups, right?
Well, it's a real Gibson P13, but I don't play that one because I don't love the way it sounds. So I 3M taped a 1963 Silvertone gold or silver foil actually on it, and I play that one instead. I very rarely use the P13. Almost always what you're hearing is this. My hand kind of hides it, so everyone they don't know my secret, which is the 63 pickup as opposed to the 49 pickup.
Okay, I love that. So where can people follow you, like to see what you're up to?
Well, all the places, BigDamnBand.com, and all the social medias at Big Damn Band, all that stuff, you know.
I love it. If you had to say one thing to our audience to sum up who you are as an artist, what your mission, your goal is, what would it be?
Oh, man. Jeez, I don't know.
I know. Heavy.
Oh, man. What do I say? That's a heavy thing. Let me just say this. I can't sum it up in one word. There's not a single word that could sum me up. I contain multitudes. I would say that I have dedicated my life to real, handmade, from the heart music.
Love that. What does that mean to you?
Well, I mean, just that, you know. It's like I play songs that we craft by hand. You know, it's not a computer AI driven. It's wrestled from old ass instruments, and it's songs about my life and my family and real stuff. You know, I'm not one of those artists that just kind of like. There's some that are really good. They craft fiction. You know, I've never been a fiction writer. You know, in terms of the songs I write, they're all nonfiction songs.
When you write a song, do you set out to tell a story, or do you portray an emotion you felt?
Depends. You know, sometimes I try to go wherever. Sometimes a story, sometimes not. You know, like I'm more about like feeling or vibe, or you know, because I think that's kind of what blues is. You know what I mean? Like it's more about catching a feeling than it is like just telling a story. Sometimes a song can tell a story too, and sometimes it's a little bit of both, right?
Right.
But I start, I think, more with a vibe, an emotion, you know, or a subject, as opposed to just like a straight scene.
I love that. When you say blues, you know, a lot of people take roots from blues, but not a lot of people claim that it's their genre.
Yeah.
You know, what is that? Why blues?
You know, I've been playing this stuff since I was a little kid, you know, and especially like with that country blues band, like that's really the finger picking country blues stuff. That's what I've always loved. And when I was younger, people told me, they're like, oh, no one likes that stuff. You know, they want to hear Stevie Ray Vaughan if they want to hear blues, and maybe that's true to some extent. But I never cared. I play what I like to play, and I do what I like to do, and that's it. And I'm just looking for other people that are into that. You know, I'm not going to try to like, you know, follow some trend. There's always been trends, right? And people always try to do it, and they put on their uniform, and they go in with the producer that's hot right at that moment, and then they do that. Then everybody does that for a minute. Right now, I can name a whole bunch of people that are doing that, but I won't. But all I'll say is that I've just refused. And a few times, like, I mean, it was probably a big mistake financially, but I never got into this to make money anyway. I got into this to play music, so I never cared. You know what I mean? It's like, well, okay, well, that's big, so what? But then what happens when that's dead? You know, what are you gonna do? You gonna chase another trend? I don't want to be chasing trends my whole life. You know what I mean? I get up in the morning. I've never sang a song I didn't want to sing ever in my life.
I love that. So
I played in 38 countries, 48 of the 50 states, and I've never sang a single song I didn't want to sing. And that, you know, so I feel like that was, you know, I did what I set out to do, you know, in terms of that. You know?
So if you don't chase trends, what are you chasing?
I'm chasing I'm chasing the music for the sake of the music, for the sake of the art of it, right? I'm always trying to be better. Like I feel like my best song hasn't been written. You know, my best record hasn't been made. My best show hasn't been performed yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm still getting better. I'm better today than I was yesterday. And tomorrow I'll be even better than that. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm twice the guitar player I was 2 years ago. But you know, it sounds like some hubris, or it sounds crazy to say, but it's true. But it's because I'm constantly working on it. You know, I'm always working on it. I'm always trying to be better.
Yeah, I love that. So basically, it's a never-ending goal, right? You're just going to keep chasing it.
Yeah.
Keep chasing that dream. I love it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You a big fan of Howlin' Wolf?
Oh yeah, I love Howlin' Wolf. Howlin' Wolf's the shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and those records, people don't give him enough credit for just how put together those records were for the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of the best put together production of any songs of the period, right? Across genre. You know, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that.
Mm-hmm.
He was crafting songs and he was, you know, thinking about the production of it before that was the thing.
Yeah.
When they had 2 microphones and stuff, they were still thinking about that. Pretty cool.
But very cool. Awesome. That was fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.